Yeah. You already know my motive, I can't control it.
Hey y'all, I'm here serving you with another masterpiece, and in today's video, we're going to be bleaching and dyeing my hair. We're going to ponytail holders, headband, developer, bleach, color, whatever you're dyeing it. I have black, 2 blacks, and a copper brown. Then I have this. So let me explain what I'm going to do. Foil, gloves, and I have with me 3 bottles of water. Stay hydrated. I'm gonna be doing ear to ear part, be bleaching that. Everything else is gonna be black. So to prevent that little strip from turning green, I have to dye it this copper brown color. So the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna start off by parting this back. I'm gonna put the copper on this part, and then I'm gonna start bleaching the back. I just did a takedown video. Just took down my hair, and it was like a good to know me video. If you haven't watched that, then go ahead. While we are dyeing and bleaching my hair, ruining my hair, it don't even have a title. That's how all over the place it is. I'm finna part this back off camera. Let me tell y'all what went on in Dallas. So in Dallas, my granny, this has always been a problem. She don't like the way that my mama raised me. She don't like the way we do things, but I'm 18. I'm already raised a certain way. I can understand respecting somebody's household, but this is my father's house. You stay with my father. My father has no problem with anything I'm doing. You're the only person with the problem with how I do things. Like, she would get mad and throw stuff because when I would wash the clothes, I would set them on the floor to sort them out. It was stuff like that. So it's like, girl, we would go from good to bad, getting along to not getting along. Because it would be small stuff like that she would go crazy about. She would talk about my mama, like actually talk about her bad, and I wasn't going for that. And then she would talk about how, well, if I had raised you, then this, that, and the third. You're so caught up on what would have happened if I would have stayed with you, that you're not accepting that I didn't, and you like, now we gotta move based off what happened, because what ifs don't matter until they happen. That's where a lot of the problem occurred, is that she wanted to re-raise me, but I'm already raised. There's always room for improvement, but like, for the most part, babes, I'm raised. She would literally pick on me. Like, I would be in my room, and it'd be 10, and she said, I'm not being productive, I'm getting up late, I'm lazy, that's the devil's doing, that it is calling me all kinds of bees and stuff, because I'm getting up at 10 o'clock in the morning. Baby, it's the middle of the summertime, leave me alone. The fuck? I can stay in here till 1 o'clock p.m. if I wanted to. This is my room. And then she would say, you interrupted me from my studies and then this. I'm interrupting you from your studies because I'm staying in my room? That's the kind of stuff I was dealing with. I had already enrolled in college down here. I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna have to get me another apartment because I can't stay here. But it just broke, and I could not find a job nowhere. There was nowhere to work. So I started doing independent contracting. The money thing, it wasn't like a perfect job, because like I could have a real big gig one day and I have no gig for a whole month. I was still trying to find a job, but then I was like, this might be best while I'm in college, because I don't need to overwork myself while I'm in college anyway. But I did sign up for work study. A week before college started, me and my granny got into it. The scholarship I have is the El Dorado Promise. You have to start school that summer or that fall right after you graduate, or you will not get the scholarship. I wake up and I'm literally staying in my room all day because I don't want to leave. Every time I leave my room, it's always some drama, it's always a problem. There's always something being said about literally every little thing I do. So it was like, okay, I'm just not gonna leave my room unless it's absolutely necessary. I'm hungry. So I waited till she left the kitchen, starving until she left the kitchen, and I started making me something. And she go in there, we don't make pancakes at this time of day. And I ignore her, because my daddy bought these pancakes, and he bought them for me. So if he bought these pancakes for me, these pancakes are mine, and I can eat these pancakes when I want to eat these pancakes. It has nothing to do with you. And she kept talking. And I'm just ignoring her because I'm like, girl, you're not shaking it. So she tried to snatch it out my hand. But I was like, okay, I'm going to let him go. And that made her so mad. She had fixed her a bowl of hot soup fresh off the stove, and she threw it on me. She threw hot soup on me. I threw my pancake mix at her. And so then she ran up to me, and I said, if you touch me, that's going to be the last time you touch anybody in your life. And she said, she backed up. I'm going to tell your daddy you hit me. I said, girl, I did not touch you. You hit me in my neck. First of all, baby, the way my mama raised us, if I'm going to hit you, I'm going to hit you in your face. And you're going down. Like, do you not know who raised us? Do you not know who Tamika K. Buffington is? She was just so persistent on it. You did hit me. You hit me in my neck. I said, okay, all right. If you want to be delusional. And then she got the police involved. When she done did this before, she done called the police, and then she'll call back later and be like, never mind, I'm going to just wait till her daddy comes home. That's how you know it be bullshit. She tried to take me to jail for elder abuse because I stayed in my room. She called the police, right? And I'm like, girl, don't nobody care about you calling the police. Like, I really don't. Because when they come, they going to see how stupid you sound. She, like, sitting here talking off the walls. And I eventually, like, I'm sitting here ignoring her, continuing on with my pancakes. And then she said something about my mama. And then I dropped my pancakes. And then I walked up to her. And I kind of went off on her because you're not finna, you already got me mad. You already done threw soup on me. And you're not trying to let me fix my pancakes in peace. And they ain't want to talk about my mama? No, ma'am. And so, at that point, I threw my shit down. And I, like, walked up to her just to scare her. I wasn't going to touch y'all. My mama raised me better than that. But I wanted to scare her so she could shut the fuck up before I did touch her for real. Because I don't play about my people. I'm sitting here going out, and she going to hold up her phone to, you know, indicate that she recording us. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Do it look like I give a fuck? I don't give a fuck. At this point, my mama need to calm me down because this woman finna catch some hell. So I called my mama. I said, Mama, this woman finna catch some hell for me. And she was like, what's going on? I thought everything was all good. I was like, exactly. Like, this how crazy this woman is. And I'm telling her what she did about the pancakes and everything. Basically what I just told y'all. And she in the background screaming like, I didn't know this. She lying. Like, I can't even talk on the phone with my mama. I'm like, okay, God know the truth. He ain't gonna let nothing happen to me for real because he know you over here lying through your teeth. The fuck? I ain't even worried about it. But I'm still telling my mama about it just because I'm furious. I'm upset and she need to calm me down. And so I go outside because she keep talking and she locked me outside. And I was like, okay. Now she done made me upset. It's too hot for this bullshit. She don't know who she fucking with. So I went to the front door. And first I put the code in and I tried to open it. But then she had the part where you put the key in locked. So I was like, I'm not gonna stay out here. So I kicked the door down. She was like, I'm showing the police. I'm showing the police. And I just walked in like, uh-oh, I got in. But I just sat on the couch. And she, get off my couch. Get off my couch. And I just ignore her. And I'm on the phone with my mama. And my mama just staying on the phone to keep me calm. And she said she had to go because she was at work. This whole time she at work. And she said she was going to try to call my daddy. But my daddy wasn't answering. And so the police pull up. And she telling them, oh, she's not a normal teenager. She be up all night and stuff. Like every teenager does that. Every teenager be up all night. Especially during the summer. Like, come on now. She been causing trouble since she been here. And I'm like, girl, just yesterday you was all up my ass. Like, how you gonna sit there and say I've been causing trouble since I've been here? And literally, that whole week I've been here, I really have been enjoying Kazaya. I really have been enjoying myself. Like, girl, shut up and stop lying. They said since she was pressing charges, they asked me if I was gonna press charges. And I was like, nah, man, I'm just trying to get the fuck up out of here. But since she was pressing charges, they had to arrest me. Y'all, bro, it wasn't even jail that made me upset. It was the waiting. to get to jail. I was just like, damn, can I get in the cell already? Like, fuck, I'm tired. I didn't get, I had to sit there and wait on the bench. I got there at 6 p.m., y'all, 6 some p.m. I didn't get off that bench to go to my court date till 8 o'clock that next morning. And I couldn't go to sleep. Not on no park bench. I went to the court hearing thingy. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, this ain't, like, they don't even have no proof. They really can't even do nothing to me. And, y'all, this same dude got the exact same thing as me. He got a Class A misdemeanor, right? They get to me, they talking about a felony charge and a $15,000 bond. I said, I know you fucking lying. My mama gonna be mad. She was already on her way down here. And she told me to let her know when they post the bond. Mind you, this is the first thing on my record. I have nothing on my record. I don't know why they did a felony charge, but they took it that far. I called her, and I was in a holding cell for forever. And at first, y'all, it was cool. It was cool at first. Like, I'm like, okay, I ain't worried about it, and I'm finna get up out of here. But then I tried to call my mama, and she wouldn't answer. Like, after I told her the bond, she said she'll see what she can do. I tried to call again, and she wasn't answering. And I'm like, bruh, my mama not coming. She must have done gave up. And I got panicking, and I had a whole mental breakdown, y'all. And I called her, crying my ass off. So, long story short, I went up in there, got processed in. And y'all, I really thought I was gonna get out because it was these two other girls. One girl didn't have no bond at all. And then the other girl, she was like, her boyfriend was like that he was gonna have to sell his truck before he can get her bond money. And so when she separated me from him to go somewhere else, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm finna get up out of here. Seeing this other dude, he was in the same, like, he was in that spot too. And I seen him leaving with his stuff. And it was the way that you go to leave with your stuff when you bond out. And I was like, oh, I'm finna leave. But no. That was not the case. It was the medical checkup or whatever. And this lady came and got me. And I'm thinking I'm finna go put my stuff back up and go home and stuff. Tell me why this lady take me to go get a mattress. I said, hold on, my mama bailing me out. What you? She said, no. And then she started asking me, do you want any visitation rights? I'm like, my mama coming to get me. What are you talking about? She's like, just in case, do you want any visitation rights? Put my mama and my stepdaddy name on this. I think I was in the cell for like 30 minutes, if that. By the grace of God, the lady came and got me. And I was like, dang, it took longer to process you than it did to get out. And I was like, I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm sitting over here like, yeah, I told y'all I was gonna get out, but y'all, in reality, bro, I know I had at least 2 mental breakdowns while I was sitting in that cell because I'm thinking like, bro, where is my mama at? Before then, I had in a holding cell when I was crying, I called my stepdaddy and he answered. And then my mama was like, I don't know why my phone ain't ringing. So she didn't get the call. Said that they was on the way to come get me. So I'm sitting in the cell and I'm thinking, bro, it's been at least an hour before she said she was coming to get me. Like, where's my people at? Why they not coming to get me? But eventually the lady came and got me. My mama came and picked me up. Went back to Arkansas. All of this happened a week before school started, and with my promise, I had to start. I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna just switch to virtual. They told me how to switch it over and everything. I was able to switch it over, but they told me that my classes hadn't been paid for and that they was gonna drop them the next day if I didn't pay for my classes. I called the promise and I was telling the promise, like, are y'all gonna send the money over to Mount View? Like, they said tomorrow they're gonna drop my classes if they not paid for it. And they talking about some, oh, we're not gonna have it over there. We're not gonna have it taxed over by tomorrow. So, that's tough, basically. And I'm like, what you mean? I've been sent you the invoice. I've been let you know what was up. And so I'm sitting here panicking in panic mode. Because I'm sitting here thinking like, my classes ain't paid for and they're gonna drop my classes and I can't get the promise no other time. So then I called her back and I told her the situation. She looked out for me. And my mama called me and was like, so how the room going? I was like, I ain't started on it. She was like, what? So then I told her what was going on and she found me a ride to South Ark that day. And then, y'all, this is a day after I got out of jail. And I already had my schedule and everything. Before I had transferred, everything was set. I was able to start school on time. Everything worked out. Ooh, this is burning my neck, sugar. Y'all, this is what it's looking like. Because it's bright. Okay, y'all, so I'm back and this is how my hair is looking. I'm gonna try real hard. I'm finna redye this. Look at that. The way I got my hair section off. All we really gotta do is open these babies up and pour them on my hair. So I'm gonna just kind of fast forward it.
Nobody's stealing covers. I like to drink to myself, so I'ma have another no. I don't need a hand to hold tight, don't need a love that's all mine. But sometimes I just want somebody to talk to, someone that's on my mind. I want something that's all cool and it don't waste my time. Yeah, I just want somebody.
Baby, shampoo and come and save me. I've been missing lady luck ever since she started hating. I've been waking up too early. I miss our crazy hazes in the middle of the night. Watch the stars from different places, and the phases we call love won't ever start to change. But do you ever wake up feeling like everything that's strange? We should buy a one-way ticket and board onto a plane and fly it straight into a black hole somewhere out in outer space, girl. Baby, it's you. Baby, it's true. 난 너를 생각해. 난 너를 생각해. 끝없이 어디를 가서 너를까. 난 몰라 어디를 가. Look up from your telescope, take me on this journey home. I don't wanna wait no more. me down behind the moon. Tell me you'll be on real soon. I don't wanna wait no more. We could be dancing in the stars. We could be floating on the way. As long as I'm safely in your arms, and it don't really matter where we stay. Cause space makes me sad. Cause space makes me sad. Don't you think we're moving too soon? I love to hear you when you complain about your best friend, how she's so late. And as you're talking, I start thinking, all the details start to sink in. I don't care about the right now. Spend the summer in this beach house. Cause I will try to play my part.
This was a complete fail. Not only did I destroy my bathroom, and I have to hurry up and trying to find a way to clean it before my mama get home, I destroyed my nails and I destroyed my hair. I did the burgundy so that I wouldn't put the black on the direct blonde. So y'all look at the burgundy. Y'all looking at it? That's the problem. You can still see it. It's not completely black. And look at the blonde. All right, you don't see it because it's green now. And this was what I was trying to prevent up here. I was rinsing it out, the black dot. And now that I'm thinking about it, there was a way I could have prevented this. Could have rinsed the black out this way and then turned around and did the bleach. But I didn't keep them separated. I just rinsed it all out because I'm thinking the black, like if it go over the blonde parts, it's not really gonna do nothing because it's straight over and it's rinsed right out. But nope, it stained it and now it's green. So child. This video ended in a fail. Yay. Bro, I did not expect this. I expected to come out with a bomb hairstyle. Like, what the hell is this? It's okay though.